Okay.
Hello, philosopher.
Hello, Mr. Pink Panther, human panther, or human, I'm not sure.
Yes. So can you please explain what does agnostic atheist means?
It means a person who doesn't know whether a God exists or not, but at the same time, who doesn't believe a God exists.
So
Hello.
don't you think that it's a kind of contradiction?
No, it's
Because
not.
agnostic itself means that we are not sure whether God exists or not. But
You're,
atheist means you have a particular position.
yeah, it's a position, it's lack of belief in God. It's not even like a clear position. It is clear, but you're not claiming that there are no gods. You just don't believe, you're not convinced. That's all.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, Zach.
Hey,
Good
what's
morning.
up? Good morning to you. Hey, what's up, Mr. Human Jay? Uh, what are you up to, guys? What are you discussing?
We're not discussing it. I mean, we just start. Someone
Cool.
challenged about the meaning of agnostic atheism and said that,
Well, I don't
oh,
know though.
it's contradictory.
Okay.
And I'm trying to explain it's not.
Okay, so you're running a YouTube channel, I see from the introduction, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really cool. Uh, so do you have a link or something?
I have what?
A link, like just link me up.
Oh,
I
for
would
the
love to have a.
type philosopher, you'll find it.
Okay, you
Philosopher.
must be pretty famous. Okay.
No, not pretty famous, but it's easy to find. But if you struggle, I will help
Yeah,
with
I'll
the link.
just give it a shot. Right. I think you're the first channel. You get like 10K subscribers. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, you're live now. I see.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the message says also
that's
what it
cool. That's
says.
cool. Ah, yeah, I didn't notice that.
Oh, okay.
That's really cool.
No speakers. What does
You're
that
doing
mean,
good, mate.
Fajram? Zach is talking. Big Panther was talking. I'm talking. You're not speakers, man? Yeah, yeah, I am. But
What
we
does he
couldn't
mean
start
to say?
properly. I would like to start.
Is your content all about discussing topics
Yeah,
with people and recording? Oh, that's pretty much cool. I like that.
yeah, it's very specific niche. Very limited,
Yeah,
risky. But
new, rare.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's not going well, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
keep it up. No, don't stop. Just keep it up and keep hitting pain points.
we'll see. So, well, what about the topics, man? Are you interested in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, do you believe a God exists?
I do. I know. I don't believe. I know.
You do. Okay. Which God you believe in?
Uh, I believe in one God, and I know that it's just one God. Uh,
Oh, that is just one God.
because it's more than a belief now. Yeah, I mean, like it was. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't believe. Like, simply, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when I say which God you believe in, you said I believe in one God, and this answer is the answer of a
Yeah.
question, which goes like, how many gods you believe in?
Because I don't believe in your question. I mean, like, I believe in one God, which means, like, when you ask which God, I say it's just one God. So I hope that this is clear for you. I mean, it
Yeah,
should be,
but
but
it
yeah,
should be, and
that
it's
should be
also a
answering the question too.
clear question. Which God? My question is
And
not how
that's a
many
clear
gods.
answer that I believe in that God, that there is no God but Him.
But
You know,
which God?
like I
So you
believe
think
in
that
one
Ra?
creation.
Okay, okay. Let me like say it in this way. Do you believe that Zeus is the only one God that you believe in?
And no, I don't know who's that you're talking
You
about.
see, you see.
Maybe
Or what about Thor? You think Thor is the only God that exists that you think?
uh I don't believe in the names that you mentioned,
You
but
don't
I
believe in the
believe in
names.
yeah,
That's why
like
I
I
asked
don't know what you're
which
talking
God. That's why I said which God because maybe you believe in Ra, the Egyptian God.
about. Okay, I'll tell you something. I'll ask you another question. Like I'll try to uh, not just to explain my answer, but just to allow you to understand what I mean.
I understand what you
Like for
mean.
example,
I just need
no, but
clarity
you're
for the
trying to
audience.
yeah, yeah. I hope it's clear. Okay, let me clear it out for the audience. So when you know some specific names, so you know the meaning of the name, right? So you cannot name something that you don't know. So when I ask you if you don't have kids, and I started asking you, what's the name of your kids? And you don't have kids, you won't be able to answer my question, right?
Okay, and
That's exactly what happened
but you,
when you
if you
asked
have a
me,
kid, if you have a kid, you can tell me the
which
name
God do
of
you
your
believe
kid.
in? You know? Yeah,
Okay, we know that there are many kids on this planet,
exactly.
right? If I ask you, hey, what's his name? So you have a name, and I mentioned about the names of the gods to
If you do
you.
have a kid, yeah, you must be having a name.
Yeah, but
So
you
things, what I'm trying
seemingly,
to say is
but
that
you have a
things
kid already. You said I
exist
believe
first,
a God exists.
then
You
it
already
has
believe
those.
a God exists, right? So you have a kid, and I want to know
Yeah.
his name.
I mean, no, no, wait, you misunderstand my name. My answer, God doesn't exist in this world that we live in, and you will never be able to interact, touch, see, talk to, like, so it doesn't exist in this three-dimensional world that we live in, yet it exists beyond your understanding. Like, you live in this very tiny, specific dimension of a whole
And
big
I want to know which God
creation,
you think that
so you won't
exists.
be able to figure it out, understand it. It's
Man,
not a
I want to
guy.
know. Oh my God,
That's what
man.
I'm talking about.
Uh, no, you're not talking about the exact topic.
It's not a person from your dimension.
There's
It's
a
not
lot of
something.
breaking going on. I believe
If
there's
you want to
also
know a name, so
latency.
it's
I don't
Allah.
think he's an
I don't
asshole
think so.
that trying to overtalk me. Probably it's just connection, but I hope we will figure out the problem.
All I know is just you talking over me. Like that's what just happened.
Oh, so you
I
were
don't know.
trying to be an asshole. Okay, now we cleared it out.
What?
So
I was
nothing, nothing.
talking, answering your question,
No, you're not answering. I'm
and
asking
you
which God
over
you believe in.
talking me.
You're telling me how
And
many
then
gods you believe in. You're saying, "Oh, I believe in
I
one
said
God."
Allah,
Allah.
Allah,
Oh, now it's
subhanahu wa ta'ala.
clear. Okay,
Allah.
great. That
Yeah.
was the answer that I was trying to
Do you believe
take
in
it
Allah?
out.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Allah,
just
you
needed
don't
a
believe in
name.
Jesus.
So that's
Jesus is not a god for you, okay? Or you don't believe in Thor or
it's
Zeus
not.
or
I
Ra.
believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus as a messenger.
Yes, but people believe that he's a god, okay? So for me, there are many gods. I don't think that they're real, but for me, there are many gods on this planet that people believe in. That's why I want to clarify which god you believe in exactly, okay? It was clear
Okay, so
already.
you
I
got
told
what
you. I just want to take it
you
out
got
for
the
the
that
audience.
you're looking for, right? Yeah. Okay. I just made it clear out before, but yeah, you just needed a name.
You know, you cleared out how many gods you believe in. You believe in only one God. Like you think that there's only one God. That was the clear part from your side.
Yeah.
By the way, I mean, It's not easy for many people. I'm testing that, and people are really stubborn to say, "Oh, I believe in Allah." Sounds like that they are really ashamed of their gods or the name of their gods, or I don't know. People are afraid to say, "I'm a Muslim. I
It's
believe in Allah."
beyond your understanding. That's the
It's beyond my
Yeah, I'm
understanding.
a Muslim. If you ask me about religion, yeah, if you ask me what's your, yeah, I would have answered that. But you asked different question. I tried to answer that. That's it. I
Yeah, the
wasn't trying to be an
question
asshole,
was
and
specifically to learn
I'm
which God you believe in. So it doesn't have to be religion all the time because there are many people also, they don't follow a religion. They believe in a specific God, which I try to understand.
yeah,
What kind of a God? In your case,
yeah,
it's so
yeah. I
clear.
get
But
you.
anyway, so okay. Well, look, let's don't
Okay.
make it like questionnaire. So since I got what I wanted, maybe if you want to ask something or challenge about something to atheist people.
No, not really. I'm not challenging. No, I'm
Okay.
just here randomly. I wasn't planning to be in your room. I was randomly, you know, chatting. So yeah, I don't have anything specific.
Okay.
If you do want to ask anything, I'm more than happy to answer.
Oh, it wouldn't be like for the sake of learning. It would be like for discussion in my case because
Yeah,
I talk to Muslims every day, and I was a Muslim before. So for me,
I see.
there aren't many questions to be cleared out for my case. But yeah, like the basic question I asked, okay, why do you believe that this God is real? Is my second question if you want to engage.
Uh, why do I feel? It's because when I look in everything that is created, I see the ultimate power, the ultimate design, the ultimate energy. And when I look around and I study, I learned that we're made of different materials that we have nothing to do with. Like, you don't control your breath system, you don't control your kidney, you don't make your heart do its job. There's a lot of functions that even the technology that we reach, like making car, making Tesla, making a lot of things, but we will never be able to make this creation. However, when I keep looking and meditating and seeing the things around, apart from uh, books, apart from Bible, Quran, feeling the nature power. Oh, I
Okay.
think my internet is like,
I'm
I
not
just
sure
got
about
that
that,
red
Zach.
message.
Maybe it's my internet. We need other people to confirm.
Yeah, I just got red warning beneath my picture. So I think it's mine.
Oh, okay. You see that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still, we should be sure because sometimes it's about my internet or maybe it's about website. Anyway, so you look at the things and you think that you're not controlling many things, therefore someone is controlling those things.
I
This,
do.
yeah,
No, I do control a lot of things, but the things that I'm only allowed to, like I'm allowed to control
okay,
where I need
got it,
to be at this
got it,
minute
man.
of what
Okay,
I need to do. But
I
there's
got that part.
more tons of things that I don't have control of. Yeah.
I got that part. But yeah, you're controlling some of the things and you're not able to control some of the things. And that's the reality.
No,
I
you're
say
not
that.
able. You're made to not. If you think about it, just give it a second. Think about it. What if you are controlling your heartbeat? You're controlling your kidney, your body, immune system. If you control this, like, will you be able to even sleep? Like,
That's
if,
another
like
topic.
when I even imagine the idea of sleeping, and no, it is.
And Zach. Okay, so the fact that you're not able to control some things, that doesn't mean they're controlled
Why
by
you keep
someone else.
discussing very tiny parts? Like, you just taking a sentence and you make it a topic,
Not taking the sentence.
and
This
you
is the
ignore
whole
the
idea.
whole
You
idea
are
of what
think.
I'm saying.
My
That's not.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach. I'm done with you. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. By the way, you're not trying to have a conversation. I can't even make a point. Just try. You shut me up. Okay. Each time I try to explain something, make a point, I couldn't finish it. That's not good. That's not cool. Yeah, the point is just because we are not able to control something, that doesn't mean someone else is controlling those things. We just don't know some of those things, how they do work. But that doesn't mean Allah is the controller of those things. That was the simple point that you didn't want to listen. If you were here, if you were patient, maybe you could think about it also. And you wouldn't complain that I focus on some things that you said. Because what you said was important because it was the main idea of your God. Because you're reasoning in a way that you can't explain something, therefore, your God did it. That's why I asked the question, which God do you believe in? So just because you can't explain one thing, that doesn't mean your God is doing that thing. Maybe there are other gods, maybe they're doing that, or maybe you don't need gods. Maybe like it works in that way. So if I ask who is controlling your God, you would say, oh, no one. God is controlling itself. Each property, God is controlling. So that means God created itself. You see, it causes a lot of problems. Maybe there are things that we don't control and no one controls, and they are the way that they are. We don't have to question them. But anyway, transient. I see this nickname. Zara. Soul. I will wait for some minutes. If no one speaks, then I will recreate. I hope today we don't have a problem with AI generator fighter. Yesterday, I had to quit because of the AI shit here on this website. I hope he fixed that problem. He's changing those settings again and again. Still, it's a problem. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Radiant. Join. Okay, let's see. Radiant wants to talk or not. Ba-ba-bum. Bum ba-ba-bum. Bum ba-ba-bum bum. Bum bum bum. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Down, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Have you ever did Umrah, Hajj when you were Muslim? And no, I didn't. What a question. What a question. Okay, I should start creating the new one. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think your beliefs in Islam was weak, so easy to lose it. That's your false assumption, man. False assumptions. Is there a device which measures who is a better Muslim? JJ? Anyway, I'll try to recreate. No, I'm not able to. Okay, I want to beat this guy. I want to beat this guy. I can't create the topic. He did it again. I'll send him a message. So annoying. Wait. Okay. So weird. Oh, radio. Are you streaming on a radio? He created a room. I don't speak. Okay. I speak. Unfortunately, I cannot recreate the room. Fighter, can you please check that room? Oh, he's typing. Lately, we have been getting errors like AI is busy. Yes, we are. That's because Google has limited our AI resource quota quite a lot. To help keep the system stable, if you're not using your Gemini key, please consider sharing with us here. Blah, 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 blah. Note, one key per Google account only. Keys from the same account won't work. Thanks for... Hey, man, why not? We're not able to create any title. That's the problem. I'll see your channel and you will be a Muslim. You're so funny, JJ. You're so funny, JJ. You want to make me a Muslim without even speaking. Funny. So funny. So funny. So funny. So funny. Um, what if you become an atheist, man? When you see my videos, inshallah, man, inshallah. Doesn't matter where you are from, man. You can't be an atheist if you locate in Mecca. Oh, do you know where Satan is from? I hate that. Okay. Satan is living inside your head. Okay, who knows that? Who knows that? So, what is being evil? Decided by many things, like by religions, by societies, by cultures. Maybe I'm evil to you, and maybe you are evil to someone else. Maybe you are evil to me. My activity? I'm just talking, and you think that this is enough to be called evil? That's the only activity. I just talk. I don't go people punch. I don't force them to change their beliefs. I don't do jihad. I don't put bombs on me and explode people if they don't follow my rules. I don't do all those things. Some religions do that, you know? And who is evil here? Dictating your beliefs by force or just talking? And you even don't have to be here, right? I'm not forcing. I'm not joining rooms, copy pasting, and preaching atheism. I'm not doing that. I'm not disturbing other people. I'm not going people's doors and try to convince them for my beliefs. Or I don't try to, convert them. But religions do that. They do that unknowingly sometimes. Oh, he closed the room, I think. Fighter, I wish you went there and say, "Hey, motherfucker, give that feature back." But he closed the room. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. Fighter, are you there, man? Maybe you should check. I don't want to leave the room because I will not be able to create with the title. Okay, you're busy. You're busy. Anyway, this became so annoying. Let me try high local. Let's try the same topic. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Mm, 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 mm. Why you're not smashing? Are you weak? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. What's that? This room is too crowded. Maximum 20 people? Oh, that's the limit? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Maximum 20. I didn't know that. Okay, maybe I should share the link on YouTube. Who are those 7 people? One of them is me. Okay, who are those 6 people? An error occurred. Usually temporary. Wait a moment, then try again. What's the problem? I can't send links on YouTube? Oh, I did it. Okay. 5? Okay. Okay, who are those 5 people? Yeah, no, what about Tabula? Like, oh, yeah, you can't join the room. I hope people are forcing him to get back the topic feature without AI generator because it's so annoying. And I don't understand that. Look, we're not on the topic. No one is talking. I see 8 people. Okay, -2, 6 people. I don't understand that. That's so weird. Message for me. Don't talk, asshole. We like the silence. Yeah, again, we have the same problem. She shared some messages, but I don't care. I hate that. Okay. Hi, local is empty. No one there. And who's this transient? Hey, transient, are you there? Look, it says 10. That's so weird. I don't understand the people. Really? You don't want to talk, man? Transient. We lack speakers here. You want to help? Welcome, Joey. I don't understand. I don't understand. I hope they convince him. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, transient said yeah only. And we have a busy radio. I don't wanna because I can't put the title. That's bad. Very bad. Mhm. That's really bad. Bam, 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 bam. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 dam, bam, bam. Ba, 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 ba. Not good. There was only one guy, and I kicked him. I mean, I muted him because we were not able to have a conversation. It took nearly 10 minutes to make him say, I believe in Allah. So you can imagine the rest. I hate that.
By the way, I watched your conversation with Irving the other day.
Oh, okay. Comments?
That's about the.
What was the topic? I even forgot that part.
Oh, I was just reading. Is that the main guy from this site?
He's the owner.
Okay. Is that the message that you get when you try to open the new one?
Yeah, it says AI is busy, blah, blah, blah. We don't need AI to put title. Why? That's the problem. Simple, right? You choose your topic and you put it there. You don't need any AI to generate it for yourself. We're not dumb. We can create it for ourselves and it's easy. Right? Titles are not that long. It's not a script. We don't need AI.
Or maybe there should be an option. If you want to use the AI, you can.
Yes, like there should be as an option, not mandatory.
Yeah. So your conversation with her, it was funny. It was kind of annoying. Like, can you see what I mean when I say she's really smart, but she can get really annoying?
I couldn't see the smart part, but I felt the annoying part.
Well, she's very argumentative,
Okay.
and her English is quite good, really good.
Okay. Cool, cool. And
And
I
and the
need
problem that
I need
yeah.
the parts that I missed.
Well, here's the thing. The problem that I think that she was being intentionally annoying because you used the words cherry pick, and she was sticking to like I would accept that kind of thing if it was coming in a linguistic context because technically, yeah,
Wait
I
a
can see
sec.
her point.
Like, did I use the word cherry pick at the beginning or after I was trying so fucking hard to explain the situation? Because
No,
I
no, you
feel like I
started.
didn't use the word cherry pick at the beginning, but
You didn't.
when she became so stubborn, I was like, okay, yes, like technically, grammatically, she is right. Like, and she
Yeah.
explained that part. But we didn't need that fucking explanation, or why it's so hard. And yeah, it's not so hard. As you said, if it's just for the sake of being annoying, she did it. She managed that. Anyway, then
Yeah.
there's
It's
this.
like she wanted to establish some sort of linguistic superiority. That's what I felt like she was doing, because she understood. Of course, she understood what you were trying to say because it was clear by the context.
Yeah.
But she kept saying, "I don't get it. Can you explain?"
Okay, we have Sammy. Sammy, did you see the title and the pin message so that we can continue?
Helka.
Okay. So, Julie, I'm moving to high local, okay?
Okay.
Sorry.
You're
Come
live,
again, Sammy?
you're live now, huh?
Yes, this is
On
live.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's what it says, live on YouTube now.
So what are our topics?
Yeah, the topics are God, atheism, agnosticism, morality, afterlife, soul, existence of religions, the purpose of life.
Okay, so actually I'm an atheist. I believe that I only believe that there is a creator, but I don't follow the rules, the traditions and rituals made by humans. I only believe that there is a creator.
Okay, so you don't follow a particular religion. You just believe that there is a creator. Okay, good. That's enough for a discussion. So why do you believe in such a creator?
Because I think that all the things in this world, like us humans, okay, we are accurately created by someone. Like we have an organized body, we have all the parts, okay, and all the humans are exactly same. Like our hearts are always placed on the same place, as well as our mind are placed on the same place, okay. And apart from that, like our world is well organized, uh, like
Well
where
organized.
we like where we are living, like on earth. So it is like sun is the distance of sun is not so far and it's not so close, okay, as we compare to other planets. And so that's why I think that there is a creator.
Okay, you think that human body is so well organized, and what else?
As well as mm, that's all.
That's all. Okay. So then, how do you explain diseases, fatal diseases, or like like, for example, we can easily break our bones. Okay, if you jump, even let's say a meter sometimes, or you don't have to even
Uh,
jump. Sometimes even by walking, we can break our bones.
uh,
And and do you think that this is so well organized? You can get easily sick. You can die even because of a flu, right?
okay.
So, and you think that this is well organized?
Um, I think that these are these type of things happens because we break the rule of nature. We break the rule of creators. Like nowadays, people are eating various kind of flesh. Okay, flesh of other animals, as well as they are following.
But Sammy,
Um,
maybe I can use the reverse logic here, and I can claim that maybe God didn't create us accordingly.
no,
So maybe he broke the rules because these rules in the universe doesn't allow such kind of body to live properly for some long
but
time. Like everything you see natural around you, they exist for some of them million years. Okay, but human
no,
body is
no.
so fragile, and why God didn't create us accordingly?
No, no. I didn't say that God is ruling us, or uh, God have made some rules. I said that there is definitely a creator of this world, because okay, tell me, what was there when there was nothing?
What was there when there was nothing? There was nothing when there was nothing. So, like, that's the definition of
So
nothing, right? Nothing.
that
There shouldn't be
where
nothing.
was that
What?
where was that nothing was present at that time? Like, if there was nothing, then that nothing was where?
I didn't claim that there was nothing. You're the one who was claiming that there was nothing. How can we know that there was nothing? Maybe there was always something.
So why there was always something?
That's the
Like,
question. I don't know.
no, no, because
No,
there
when
because
I say I don't know, you say no.
for every consequence there is a cause. So
Okay.
if there was something from already, then there must be a cause in the past.
Okay. So then for each cause, there must be another cause. So you believe that there's a creator of this universe, so, and you also believe that that creator has another cause. That's what you
No,
believe.
that creator. I'm not saying that it must be a god, or it it can be a type of energy, a type of chemical reaction which might had happened, okay, at that time. I don't we can't, this is the mystery, we can't say anything.
Can't say anything.
Okay, if we can prove that there is god, then all the mystery will be solved. If we can prove that, okay, no, there was not a god, okay, this world is created um, by itself, then all the mystery will be solved.
Okay. So why then you are not solving the mystery by saying that oh universe created itself, but instead you're saying that oh wait a second there must be something else who created this universe.
Mm, we we can't solve it right now because we don't have, uh, like, we can't think that much, first of all, okay, and apart from that, we don't have such kind of technology through which uh, we can go beyond this universe, and from which we can discover other universe, and how they are living, so that we may find various clues, maybe. I don't know why. I don't know.
Um, okay.
Okay, okay, okay. What about you?
I also don't know. I'm an agnostic atheist. I
You
don't
are an
know.
atheist.
Yeah, agnostic atheist. Yeah,
Agnosticism. Okay, so what is this exactly? I don't know.
it means I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know whether God exists or not. That's what it means.
So from now, I'm also agnostic.
Agnostic.
Agnostic. Okay. This is a new term for me.
Really? Oh,
Thanks.
okay. Agnostic is a person who doesn't know whether God exists or not, or is a person who claims that the existence of God cannot be known.
Uh, hmm,
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know.
Hmm. But but I think that it means that no. What I'm saying, I don't know. Like, this universe, everything is in this universe is infinitive. There is a loop for everything,
There's a loop for everything.
doesn't it? Like,
I don't see that.
uh, for example, our planet. There are infinite planet. Our universe, there are infinite universe, and like, if there is a creator, then uh, there must be a there might be a person, okay, in who created that creator,
Okay.
because nothing, I think that nothing, anything can't be uh, developed from nothing.
Okay,
If there was nothing,
but it
then
doesn't
anything.
mean there must be always a cause for it. Or what if something always exists?
So that's why I told you that if there is a if there is a consequence of something, then there must be a cause.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but then it must go infinitely like that.
Huh.
Cause, and codes for each
Exactly.
cause. So it's like infinite.
Hmm.
So you grasp that and you accept that?
I'm accepting that.
Okay, an infinite causal chain. Some people say that
Infinite.
if there is such a thing, we cannot exist right now. What do you say about that?
Why? Why? I don't know.
It
I
like
partially hear.
if that causal chain comes like infinitely, so how to reach this point? Because when you go back, it will be infinite. So how to reach
Hmm.
here? So that's how they think, and to me it makes sense. By the way, I don't
It's
say this is true, but sounds cool for me.
huh?
Uh,
I totally agree with it because like if it is infinitive, then how can we find the starting point?
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why they say that there must be a starting point where that thing doesn't have any cause. So they break the rule to be able to say, "Oh, wait, this is how we can exist."
Hmm. Okay.
Maybe you should think a little bit, then digest, then maybe we can talk about it again.
Uh, okay. So from which country are you?
Okay, we were talking about something so deep, philosophical, and you come up with this question. Come on, man. Come
Mhm.
on.
Okay. So what is the
Okay.
name? Sober. Below sober. Actually, I'm going to search it on YouTube. Okay.
So
Wait.
sober. Yeah. You're going to search
Uh,
on YouTube. Okay.
the one three watching.
What?
Three watching. Okay. 10,000. Okay, you are from US.
Okay.
So you do live on regular basis.
Oh,
Uh,
I recently started doing live.
okay. So okay. Bye brother. We will meet tomorrow maybe.
Bye bye. Take care. Take care.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye bye. Hey, Cash. Welcome.
Hey, hi, man.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Like still struggling with this platform.
Still. Why? What happened?
I cannot create the topic.
Oh, okay. New problem again.
Yeah, and now that they are in a group where they discuss that problem, I think.
Mm,
Why he's so stubborn? I don't understand. It's
I don't
simple.
know what the issue. I'm facing the same issue. I can create new rooms. That's why I'm joining other people's rooms because I am not able to
But
create a
you
room.
can't even create the room. Oh,
No,
that's
it's showing me AI is exhausted and this and that.
oh, because you're
You were
putting
you were,
title.
you were talking somewhere else, I think. No? Where
Yeah,
you were talking?
I was talking on high local. Yeah.
High local. Okay, okay. Is it better? Is it better than this or
No, I don't think
what's the
so.
difference? Okay.
Yeah, still we have
I
the
will try
problem.
once high local. I never tried high local. Is it worth trying?
We should. Yeah, like well,
Mm,
why not? I mean,
okay.
it doesn't bite. Okay. Yeah, I'm not able to create.
Yeah, whenever I'm trying to create a new room, it's showing me.
Okay, I'll create anyway. I mean, without
You
the
can create it
title.
actually. I think.
Yeah, without the title, I will try. Yes, I did it.
Ex-
Yeah, temporary busy. Please try again or try create other group or without topic. Yeah, okay. Topic we cannot create. Okay,
You
okay.
cannot create a tab. Okay, Cash,
This is so.
I'll
Okay,
jump
okay,
into the
fine.
new room. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
fine.
you can catch me there, and I hope you recover fast. Okay, I hope the profile picture attracts some people. Yeah, we cannot even join and understand what they're on.
How are you guys?
Amon. Oh, it's not the same Amon.
The agnostic atheist.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, so here
What?
Alpha Yasir. On which topic we have to debate here?
It's up to you. You can choose God, atheism, agnosticism, morality, afterlife, soul, existence of religions, the purpose of life. Choose one of them, or two of them,
Do you
three of
think?
them.
What do you think? What do you think? There is God or not?
I don't know, but I don't believe that a God exists.
You don't believe in God.
Yeah, I don't believe.
So whom do you believe?
What do you mean, whom? It's either you believe a God
Whom?
exists or you don't believe a God exists.
I do believe in God.
Okay, which God?
Uh, there is a lot of gods here. I am Hindu in Hindu religion.
Okay. And how many gods you believe?
We have approx 16,000 plus gods.
You believe in 6,000 plus gods?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Isn't that hard? Too many.
Huh?
Too many gods.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool, cool. And so, why do you believe in those gods?
Hmm?
Why do you? Yeah, that's the problem, Julie. Sometimes they say, "Hey, this
Why?
is false. We only have one God," or some say we have three.
Actually, there is one.
Actually, there is one, but you said more than six
Uh,
thousand.
is divided into a lot of parts.
What?
There is one.
There is one.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, maybe I misheard. You said more than six
uh,
thousand.
so I'm saying that he is divided into so many parts.
Divided into so many parts. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
so what makes you think that there was one in the first place?
Mm, personally, I have no opinion on it.
You have no opinion on it. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, no problem.
mm,
Okay, Kazi Ahmed. Now you have the mic.
Yeah. So Hindus have many gods.
Sorry, come again?
Oh, there is a chant. Believe in Allah, there is no confusion. Uh, yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure that one God exists and it's Allah?
Yeah. Yes.
How can you be
No
sure
doubt.
about that?
Yeah. So why would you ask?
Yeah, I'm
Curious to
asking.
know. Oh, yeah. Is it you?
No, it's not me, Julie. I'm philosopher.
Oh.
Okay, I'm asking why do you think so? How can you be sure also?
listen,
Oh. I can't explain here right now. That's a, you know,
You cannot explain.
Listen,
Hey man, you can't interrupt
I
like
explain.
this.
Wait,
Aman, we were
wait,
talking.
wait.
Wait. No, you'll wait forever. You'll wait forever, okay? So you shouldn't interrupt people like that, okay? He was trying to say something. I couldn't catch what he said, what he was trying to say. Maybe it was going to be over. You could be patient. So, Ahmed,
yeah,
sorry
bro.
again. Wait, what did you say? You said you cannot explain?
Bro, I said I can't explain share it now.
You
So,
cannot explain it here now.
can you explain why don't you believe in God?
Oh, for my case, it's very simple because I don't find good evidence to believe that it's the case.
So every belief needs a good evidence.
No, that there are poor evidence for me. For example, if I believe that there are 10 gods right now, do you think that it's a good evidence? No, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you see, it's like that. So there are a lot of beliefs here on earth, but just because people believe in something, that doesn't mean it's true. It could
yeah.
be.
No, I don't saying that. You could believe in no God. There's no problem. You could be. And
He said every belief needs good evidence.
everyone has everyone's belief.
Yeah, people have belief, yeah.
Yeah,
And some people don't have belief in some specific topics. For example, I don't have a belief in God.
yeah. That's not the problem.
Yeah. Okay, someone is using AI.
Religion runs on belief. There and no any religion have proper evidence.
No, any
They
religion
just
has
believe.
proper evidence. They just believe. Uh,
They just
I
believe.
could agree on that. I could agree on that.
So, do you think any religion have evidence?
If one had, I would be believer. Since I'm not a believer, so I don't think that they have proper evidence. There might
We
be some
believe
religions that
God
I didn't check.
exists. You believe God don't exist.
No, I don't believe a God exists.
Yeah, it's your belief, and another one
No,
is our
it's
beliefs.
not a belief. It's lack of a belief, man.
You could say that.
I said it. Oh, well, welcome back. No, really. Try this. Open my account now. No, I'm not.
Hello,
Hello. Uh,
hello, from now you are saying that you are not
y-
believing God. There is no
you're
evidence.
So, bro, are you
you're not clear, man.
atheist by born?
Yeah, all people are atheists by born. Yeah,
No, I could just yeah. What religion your father and mother
it's not important,
believe?
man. Stop asking such questions. It's not important. But here's my statement. All people are born as an atheist. I have never seen any baby praying to God. I have never seen any baby praying 5 times a day. I have never seen any baby going to a church. I have never seen any baby worshiping a statue. So, how come babies can be believers of a God? They're all atheists. Then they learn about God, they learn about religions because they're in a place where people already believe in a God, follow a religion. That's how kids become believers automatically. Like the way that they learn languages. They don't question that, right? They learn the language immediately, but not from the first day, right? So we learn it and we learned. Uh, hey, Sing, Your audio is really bad. Okay. If you think you have important question, maybe you should use the chat box right now.
Okay.
No, not you. The guy who's raising the hand right now.
Oh,
Ishraq. Okay. Maybe you can use your mic the way that you use the AI button. No, I didn't catch what you were asking to AI. Someone who has an experience. Good, good. Good. And thanks for saving my time also. I like that. Can give the chance to other people. Mr. Kauhai.
also, bro, can I stay AFK for some time?
Why not, man?
Okay.
It may be muted as well. Okay. I am curious if people who are confident that there is a God yet can't articulate it in any way or form, are they surprised by others when they don't follow a similar mindset? If so, why would they be? There's a question coming from the YouTube.
So, bro, can I can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
You know, we believe that God exists and God is taking our like exam for prize is the heaven, and if you fail, you will go to hell. So if God appears, mean answer, the answer appears. So will it still a exam?
If God appears still as the exam, if that's the case, I don't think the exam is over. So you're a Muslim. Do you think that the
Hmm.
exam was over for Muhammad when he started talking with angels?
No, I don't say that.
Yeah, no, that's a question. That's a
God,
question, man. That's a question. Hey, hello. So,
yeah,
and the similar question: do you think that the exam is over when Moses got evidence for God? Do you think that the exam was over for him?
you could say uh, the teacher of who guards the exam hall. Hmm. He is not the question maker. He is just a guard.
I think you're not getting my question.
Okay, please, bro, write in the chat.
I will just repeat the question. Muhammad started speaking to angels, right?
Yeah,
Okay, and Moses also started. And Moses even started talking to God, right?
yeah. Not only Muhammad and Moses, many prophets talk to
Okay.
angels.
And do you think that the exam was over for them when they started talking?
The exam was okay. Do you know about Muhammad? So I can continue my speak.
No, you don't have to continue to speak. So you just answer my question.
No, I will answer. Do you
The
know
answer is yes and
about
no.
Muhammad?
Yes, the exam was over. No, the exam wasn't over. These are the only possible answers.
Not
And you
every
can say, I
questions
don't
have
know.
in can be answered in yes or no. I will explain.
No,
Listen.
there are yes or no questions, man.
Man,
That's very simple.
I can explain if you want. If you don't
I don't
want,
need an
I
explanation. I
can.
need an answer because it's a yes or no
Okay.
question. If you're not able to do that, that means you're afraid of answering the question. It's too simple. You can give me your answer, then you can carry on explaining, okay? You'll have the time to explain, but it's a yes or no question. You should understand that, okay?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. For me,
Why?
no, also.
The exam was not over for them.
Okay, so
Here's
that
my answer.
means if God appears for us, it doesn't mean it's over for us, also. Okay? Simple logic.
I will take my time.
Now you can take your time, but I hope you understood what I said. Please
Yep,
consider
yep.
what I said and explain according to what I said, okay? Don't follow
Yeah,
your
yeah.
script.
I don't have any script, man.
Oh, okay. Now I'll listen.
Who will bought a script to a English practicing site?
I think you didn't understand what I said, but anyway, I'm listening.
Hi, philosopher. How's going?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I think there is a God existence here.
Okay, which God?
Everyone.
Never mind. I mind, man. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I believe in Jesus, Allah, everyone.
You believe in every God?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna waste my time. Sorry. But yet I will explain why I don't want to waste my time. Because all those religions claim that they are the only gods, okay? And for example, Islam says that, oh, it's false. Jesus is not a god. But Christians believe that Jesus was a god. And in Hinduism, they believe that God can divide himself into thousands of different, parts, different gods or whatever. So these are contradictory beliefs. You can't say that I believe in all of them. Okay? That's all. Simple. That's why I'm not going to waste my time. Oh, I talked to him before. Okay. No way. It doesn't work. Wasting the time. Okay, Ishwak, the guy who didn't want to talk because he thought that he was going to be muted. Yeah, Pascal. I was going to explain. Yeah, this is Pascal. If I didn't tell it to you before, Ishwak, this is Pascal. So that argument is not good. You should first understand that, but you should understand after I explain. You're saying that if you believe God exists, if you die, if there's no God, well, then no problem. Just believe. If you do not believe, and if there is a God, you're fucked up. That's your claim. No, that's not the case. Maybe this is the case, but you can't say that this is the only case. So let's imagine you believe in Jesus. Okay? You died. Voila. Allah is the true God. What Allah says, it's a great sin to believe that Jesus was a God. It was a sin that thinking that Jesus was the Son of God. And voila, you're fucked up. So that doesn't mean you'll save yourself just because you cherry pick a God, okay? That doesn't mean. And you're ignoring all the other gods, like me. You are nearly as atheist as I am, okay? The difference between you and me is only one God. You should understand that, okay? If I'm fucked up, most likely you are also. You should see that, okay? Because you just believe in only one God. You think that that God is the only God. It's the true God, okay? And if you're wrong, and if some of the other people are right, okay, we're on the same boat. It's simple. And what about a God who doesn't like religions at all? What if this God favors, good reasoning? And what if this God even kind of likes atheist people? Why not? Let's entertain the idea. Because we don't know. We don't know any God exists or not. If a God exists, we don't know what kind of a God exists or how many gods exist. And if there are, okay, most likely you're offending one of those. And you don't see that. Okay. It's weird. I was so stubborn to create the new room. I created and immediately there were a lot of people. So maybe it's not all about the topic. Maybe I shouldn't wait for the topic.
An idea.
What? Idea?
Uh, an idea, yeah. When you really want to focus on the topic and you can't open the new room with the topic, using the name that you're using right now already does a lot of the job. I mean the picture, the profile picture.
Yeah, but I'm really concerned about the live stream. So at least they should know that there's some live thing is going on in the room before they join. So that's why I
Oh,
needed.
you could, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You could make it clear, changing the name of your picture. I mean the words in your picture. You could say something like um religious debate live on YouTube instead of the agnostic atheist.
Okay. Mm, I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? Anyway,
But
this
they can read.
is. They can? Yeah,
I sure.
they can. I hope they can. Many don't care. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ahmed, we've lost you.
Yep.
I even don't
Sorry,
remember
bro.
what we were talking. I I lost you and I lost the topic.
Okay. So, bro, are you there?
I'm here.
So, what? Sorry, please, can you ask the question you had asked me earlier?
I don't remember, man. I told you I don't remember the topic.
No, I remember. You
You
said,
remember?
yeah, Allah shows him to Muhammad by through the angels. He talked to the angels. So your question was, is the exam end for Muhammad, right?
Yeah, we were talking about that, yeah.
Uh, uh, I don't think I can answer you, but as explained, I can believe you. You can believe or not. Just because Allah talked to the Prophet Muhammad uh, through the angels. doesn't mean the exam of him ended. You know.
That's why
In fact,
I asked
it
this, man. That's why I asked
uh,
this one.
no, in fact the exam became harder. The
Uh-huh.
Prophet Muhammad did not receive miracles or messages. Uh, um, he received them to guide us. You know, he had to suffer insults, attacks, even attempts to kill him, all while staying patient, kind, and truthful. The
I'm
real test.
sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't need the story of Muhammad. I needed the answer, which is the exam is not over if God shows himself or if God gives a great evidence, okay? So that's the thing, right? So I don't remember who asked the question, hey, uh w- what does it mean believe in God then if God shows himself? Okay. I don't know. You ask or the other guy asked the question. But it's simple, right? Like according to your belief, no, it's not over. That's simple. We don't have to beat around the bush, okay? So if God exists, God can make an exam even by showing himself. So imagine a class. There is an exam and there's the teacher. You see the teacher. The exam is over? No, right? Still, there can be the exam. Okay, let's say that the question, it's our question today is the exam or if God shows himself? That's the question of the day. Okay. Dejan. Dejan. Barrick. No speakers again. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Hi. Do you need a mic? Mad Humita. Hard to pronunciate.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, it's going okay. How about you?
It's all good. I just finished my work, so chilling.
Decided to join a live stream on YouTube. Okay, cool.
This is live stream?
That's what it says in the welcome message.
Oh, I didn't see.
Oh, you
Okay.
see? People don't read.
Okay, what's the difference if it is a live stream?
For me, no big difference. Your point went to hell. What was your point, Julie? Sorry. What was the point? Yeah, people read. Yeah, they don't read. Yeah. Who is eligible for this hypothetical exam and why would they think they are? By following guidelines, how much you truly believe or both. Okay.
Maybe you can go first.
Is there you and me in the chat? I can't see anybody other.
You cannot see anybody in the room?
There are many, but anyone is not talking
You know that there's another
or
guy who's
chatting.
talking.
Folks are listening.
Not listening. So can't you answer philosophers? Can you
Answer what, man? Sorry, I didn't get.
answer your questions about the exam?
Did you answer the question?
I'm thinking. I'm not the Islamic scholar.
You're thinking, okay, man, take your time.
Yo, Phil, I already answered in the chat. Check it, please.
Sorry, man, you should say it out loud. I'm checking 2, 3 chat boxes at the same time, so it's hard. What was the answer?
So basically, if Allah shows Himself is the test or exam of life over, according to Islamic belief, the answer is yes, the test would be over if Allah were to show Himself directly to people in this life. Why? Here's the reasoning behind this Islamic theology.
Okay, before you mention about that,
In fact,
I should warn
the exam
someone.
was not for the Muhammad.
Oh my
Muhammad was our
god.
examiner of
Okay.
You're
Anyway,
yapping too much, bro.
I'm not gonna warn him, so you can continue.
Okay. So why? Here's the reasoning from Islamic theology. Life is a test of faith. Iman bil ghaib or whatever. I don't know. In the Quran, Allah says there is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those consciousness of Allah who believe in the unseen. Believing without seeing is a part of the test. If Allah appears openly, then belief becomes obvious, not a choice. Okay, your question. Everyone would be forced to believe, no room for free will or faith. There would be no reward in believing after seeing, just like it's not praiseworthy to believe in the sun after it rises. Historical example: people who demanded to see Allah. The people of Musa, what do you call Moses or whatever, once said, "Oh Moses, we want to see Allah outright." Then they were struck by thunder.
And they all died.
I don't know about the
Okay,
afterwards. One,
what about the people who had witnessed when Muhammad split the moon? They also died.
there's no mention of anything about them dying.
Yeah. So, do you think that the people who witnessed the moon incident was they were all believers already?
Yes,
Okay, so like, don't you think it sounds so
after
weird that non-believers are always asking for miracles? And there are miracles in religious stories. So God shows those miracles, but he also knows that no one is going to believe when they see the miracle.
well, if God shows Himself, it's obviously become like it's obvious. Like
Okay.
you still gotta have faith, in believing in God after seeing all these miracles. There's still gotta have the faith afterwards. Even after seeing all these miracles, at the time, the like power holders, they did not believe in God. You gotta have faith.
Yeah, it's sure it's about fate. But my question, that's why I asked the question, is it over for prophets?
Is it over for prophets?
Yeah.
If they died, yes.
If they die, no, like during their lifetime. Because when we read the Quran, well, like I sense that it's not over. So Muhammad is sometimes even getting warnings from God. Like there's a verse like where it says that you are about to lean towards what they say. If you were to do that, we would punish you so severely. So, like to me, it's still a test, even for Muhammad during his prophethood.
What's the verse?
I can't like give the numbers right now. I should check it, but I don't want to check it right now. But you can search it easily. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. You're in a live stream, busy. Let me search it for myself. What did
And
you say? Again?
like I don't remember exactly the context, but it was about non-believers coming and trying to convince Muhammad, and Muhammad was going to listen what they said. Okay, and the verse says that you were leaning towards them. If you were to accept what they said, we could punish you so severely. And we helped you. And then, by the way, let's talk about even help. So God or angels helped him not to, defect or, accept what they said, whatever was the topic. Or you can check like the famous surah in Quran, Abasa. And there is really severe warnings for Muhammad in the surah itself. So to me, it seems like still it's a test, even you're a prophet. Or let's suppose, like, we don't know about these things, man. But you believe that this God is so powerful and so knowledgeable, right? Do you think that changing one thing, okay, is killing the test for God? Like, he can't do that by showing himself and testing people? He cannot do that? That all
He
powerful
can.
being?
He can.
You see? So that means just because he shows himself, that doesn't mean people gonna worship him. And look at the example of Satan. Satan knows that a God exists. He's so close to God, still he doesn't obey.
Yeah, that's because he's Satan.
Doesn't matter. Like, well, like it's just because you're a human, either you believe or you don't. So, and Satan doesn't believe.
Yeah, because it's not in his like he doesn't want to. It's not his
Doesn't
ideology. Are you
matter.
going to
Yeah,
just
doesn't matter. So, like, there are people who don't want to obey or believe in God, right? Like the Satan.
yeah, they don't want to because they'll and if even if they
I
after
don't
they
care about
got
the
the
reason,
like
man. Like, I don't care about the reason. I'm talking about like what we have as an example, right? Like, we know some beings from your religion that even if they see the God, they don't worship, they don't obey, right? So, like, still there can be a test. Still, like, Satan can be punished by his deeds, right? Or if you think that this God is so powerful, he can create an exam where he shows himself and still it stays as a test. I think your God can do it easily because your God is a so powerful being who created this universe, everything in this universe. And you're saying, oh, but if you see him, test is over. It shouldn't be that easy. Take your mic.
So I have to say, please, I have to request to open your mic. Yep.
What?
And I have to beg to open your mic. Julie, that say that.
His beef is with me. It's not with you, Phil.
Why?
Why
I
do
just think that it's
people
very
think they
rude
can demand like that?
when
I'm
someone
not weird.
is talking
I'm
and
not
you
weird.
start interrupting and then you start demanding for the mic back. That's very rude. I'm just trying to educate you in a little.
I'm not weird here to talk.
You're not here to talk?
Huh?
That's what he said. He said he's not here for to talk.
I
I
think
just
no
said
no
so.
I'm
open
from
my mic.
like
Is that
I'm
is it
from
a
this
demand?
origin. Oh my god, Kazi, let me like explain stuff to philosopher. He's like trying
Okay.
to say, am I not here to talk? Like he's trying to like protest or something. Yeah.
I was just trying to understand what he said. So, but we have a communication problem. Kasi,
Yep.
you want to say something? Say.
What was the content?
Uh, fuck it, man. Never mind.
I was not here for
You asked the
exam.
mic. You asked the mic, man. You asked the mic.
Oh no! First, my bro, he will end his speech first. Then I will go.
He muted himself. Seemingly he finished. He would be talking if he didn't finish.
So you are saying that if Muhammad, Allah shows him to Muhammad, is the exam end for him?
That was the question, you. And you said, no, it's not an or, but Ishraq, the other friend, said, oh, it's or. So if you're the Muslims, I don't know which one of you guys have the correct belief.
Um, First of all, Muhammad was not the student. The exam was not for the Muhammad. The Muhammad came to the came between us for take exam. Mean as an examiner, you know. So why would exam end for his? There was not any exam for Muhammad.
There was no exam for Muhammad?
Yep, exam
Really?
was that his the exam was his about his patientness.
Oh, yeah, man, like, just be consistent, okay? Don't contradict in two sentences, okay? You're saying he didn't have exam, and now you're saying that his exam was blah 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 blah. Like, be clear. He had an exam or not?
Can I talk?
Okay.
Yeah,
So for those,
sure. If you're not gonna
You
make a
you
stupid argument, yeah, you can talk.
yeah, I'm just like gonna say to Kazi, please don't represent your religion if you don't know anything about it. Muhammad was undergoing exams in several topics. He did giving
I
his
was
exam.
saying that. I was saying that.
No, you say he was not. He was here for the people who was giving the exam. Your statement was clear. Please, Kazi. I know it's hard for you to see a person being agnostic, atheist, and talking bad for your people. That doesn't mean you have to have to have control over your emotions. You have to know, learn, study, then come talk. Even I don't talk with philosopher because like sometimes there's misunderstanding and he just mutes me out. I'm talking in chat. Look, be friendly, talk with knowledge, research, then talk.
Okay. Muslim brothers are educating each other. Yeah, that's easing my job. That's good. Arjun, Aram.
Philosopher, do you believe in the stance that if God existed, there would be no wars?
There would be no wars?
Do you believe it? Like, if
No.
God actually existed, there would be no wars, or people won't be dying hungry, or there would be no turbulence for daily living.
No, it doesn't follow. Since I don't know what kind of a God exists, if a God exists, at least one, just because I don't know what kind of a God exists, I can't claim anything. So maybe there is a God who doesn't care about what people do here on earth.
Okay. Now I was just wondering because I had a valid argument for that if you had agreed that if God existed, there would be no wars.
No,
And
no, no,
God does
no.
not.
I always repeat that I'm so afraid that there is an asshole God. I'm afraid that.
Yeah, I'm afraid of my God. I'm a slave to him also.
Oh, you should be. Yeah, he's promising to torture you eternally, replacing your even skin after he
No, he
burns
does
the
not.
skin.
He does
You should
not.
be afraid.
No, you're wrong. He does not promise It does not like promise to punish me in like forever. It doesn't like
It's
it.
not
It
forever.
has a, yeah, it's not forever.
Oh, you're okay if it's like 10,000 years? Are you okay with that?
My actions like has the consequences of 10,000 years. I'm completely okay with that because I have my actions willingly by myself and I caused it.
Okay, even like that amount of time is enough to be afraid of that God.
Sorry, come again.
Even 10 days is enough to be afraid of that God. So it doesn't have to be eternal, man. I mean, to me, it's eternal. The thing that I read meant like that, but I can be wrong. But even in another case, which is a limited punishment, so how limited? 10 years, 10 days, or 10 million years? What? We don't know. But even if it's 10 days, it's so scary.
Yeah, it is scary because like it's like thousands more diabolical than in this world of fire. What's your stance? Do you have any political stance, or you just don't care about them?
I don't care. I mean, I don't care here. I don't want to talk. I don't like to talk about politics.
What do you think after you die? What's gonna happen?
Most likely, my body will decompose in the soil.
And your spirit?
I don't believe in spirit.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many atheists you have seen that they believe in soul?
Yes, lots.
Really? I hope they never join here. Or
I've
maybe
seen lots of
join.
atheists.
Maybe I'm tired of just discussing with Christians, Muslim. Maybe I should discuss with such atheist people.
Do you not like the ideology atheism?
Uh, the problem about the soul is the same problem with the God and afterlife for me. Like the reason for the majority of the atheists when it comes to not believe a God is lack of evidence. And it's the same when it comes to soul and afterlife. So if people don't use such a reasoning or such a standard for themselves, I don't know, it's really hard to get into their minds.
And lots of them have stupid arguments that does not make sense, and
Like
which
what?
atheism is. Like the one I said earlier a few moments ago, if there was no God, if there was a God, there would be no war in
Hmm.
this world, and people will live ever happily. That
Okay,
like no one would starve. Yes,
but when you guys start the discussion, you guys are clear about which God?
I don't understand your topic.
Okay, so like I know that atheists claim that, but they claim it for specific gods, for especially for Abrahamic gods, because like the definition of the Abrahamic God consists of being all loving or all merciful. So that's why they claim that if there's such a God, there shouldn't be such kind of things. It's contradictory. That's why some of them they make this claim. Maybe that was not clear in your topic while you were discussing it. That's why maybe you thought that it doesn't make any sense. It makes sense if you're talking about Abrahamic gods.
Yes, yes, it does make sense. If I'm talking about Abrahamic gods, it makes sense in every concepts, and I can't even prove it.
How you explain that there is all merciful being, but yet allows a lot of torturing here on earth and in afterlife? How to explain that?
Okay, okay. Let's say you have a problem with your teeth. Okay, So if you have a problem with your teeth, where would you go?
Just
Yes, to the dentist. And if you have a problem in your life, like if you're committing something bad, where would you go? Like to God, right? If you do not repent to God, how can He give you like solutions? Same with dentist. If you do not go to the dentist, how will He fix your teeth? He will
okay, but
talk.
the dentist didn't give me the pain.
The dentist
Didn't give me
given
the
the
pain.
pain.
No, he didn't give me the pain. But the
Who
place
who
that
gave
you're
you the
asking
pain?
for a solution is the one who gave those things to you. There's a huge
No,
difference.
he didn't. Humans caused it for themselves. You commit a murder, there things are gonna be bad for your like because he has to
Well,
maintain the.
people have diseases by birth and they suffer and they go to God, pray to God. What about their case?
Oh, by birth, and that's actually blessing if you die before the age of 7 or
No,
something.
I'm not talking about dying before age 7. I'm talking about people, they have really bad diseases by birth and keep like that for many years.
Can I give the explanation of this question? Just
You
in
should
terms of
take
explanation, if you let me.
you should take permission
Yes.
from Ishraq because was his
No,
topic.
no problem. Ishrak, if you let me, I would like to make an little explanation. Uh, of course, there are many types of gods, different gods. Uh, let us think of Allah, who is describing himself in the Quran. When he says that I created you. So there is a meaning here. We are created from zero. We were null. We were zero. We were nothing. Then we are created. And this is one point. The other point, okay, after creation, what happened? Allah um, saw us or created us as a, how can I say, friend of Him. Okay.
Allah
And
created us as a friend of him.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
no, I cannot. My English is not enough. That's why I selected this word.
Oh, okay.
I know this it's wrong. How
Yeah,
can I
okay.
say?
If you say
Um,
wrong things, like how can you
no,
expect
no,
us to
no.
understand you?
Okay, I will explain. For example, he created, then he addressed to us. He said that, okay, I will talk to you. I created heaven, I created hell for you. And also, how can I say, I will talk to you. How can I say? And I take care of you. I consider you. Okay, and we are connected to God directly. Even in some cases, better than in better conditions than uh, angels have. So suppose that, okay, you are in this world. This world is temporary, and also whenever you want, you can talk to Allah, and he says that in the Quran. When I call me, I also how it's called, reply you. I consider you. I take care of you. And if you obey my rules in this world, if you also consider me, if you also think of me, then I bet that, claim that I will send you a very better and eternal place for you. I will send you to a very good place, to heaven, shortly. So we are created from zero. We were zero. and then we were created. Then now, whenever I want, I can talk to Allah. I can also, he says that, but in this world is temporary. This world is not important for me. Okay, in which conditions?
I muted you. You said it will be short, and it's not short for me. Okay, that's not good. But so far, you're referring to your book, and I don't care about that. Okay, just because you have a book and your book says something that doesn't mean it's true. That's why you cannot quote from your book if you're trying to make an argument here. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the dentist example. So if I said, hey, I give you the tooth and the pain, but if it's not bearable, I gave you my number. You can call me whenever you want. If you're patient with the pain, I will reward you. I will give you money. What the fuck? What kind of a test is that? What kind of a situation is that? That's what you're trying to tell me. And it doesn't make sense. And you're saying that I'm so good. I am merciful. And I'm all loving. But yet you give me teeth which can have pain. And you give me the pain. And you're saying, don't worry, just call me. I will take the pain if I want. You were saying this is the exam, but like the exam has problems in it. If that's the God who claims that he is all merciful and all loving, that doesn't make sense. If I say, hey, I love you, man, and if I punch you in the face, okay, if I cut you and then say, hey, man, I love you, but this is an exam, be patient. You're an asshole. Come on, like, are you crazy? Like, you're out of your mind. You're saying, I love you, and you are torturing me here, and you're saying that be patient. This is a test. I will reward you. And also, there's a chance that I will not reward you. I can even punish you more if you do not obey, if you go against, if you be violent toward those opinions. I can even punish you more. And you're saying that this is okay, and that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense, man. If there is such a God. Welcome, Rocky. Okay, that bird was for you, Rocky, for peace. Maybe it was for you. I don't know. Anyway, what else? Don't set Rocky as a guest. He will start shitting bullshit from his mouth. Oh, really? Okay, Rocky started copy pasting verses from the Quran.
Don't you turn on your mic, Arjun? Let's talk. Because he's God. Arjun claims he's a god. That's crazy.
Arjun claims he's a god, and you want him to
Yeah,
talk?
yeah.
I
I'd rather
don't.
not.
I don't want him to talk.
Explains with the name of him being a god, bro. That's crazy. Like I can make up with this agnostic atheist guys, but I cannot make up someone who's claiming a god.
You see,
Like
Sober. See what? Arjun is bullying. Okay. I guess he would still be better God than Allah. Ooh, that's a big claim. Very big claim.
at this point, people are just trolling. They're not gonna have some genuine argument. Just trolling everyone, each other.
Oh, not Rocky. I mean, he's not doing that. Maybe right now you may get the feeling, and it's because of Arjun, not because of the topic. As you see, he's sharing verses from the Quran, and he's very ready to discuss about these topics. Yeah, like tell me, Ishraq, what is the other argument that you think is so stupid coming from atheist people?
Oh, what? Could you repeat that?
What is another, or is there another stupid argument that you think comes from atheists?
Oh no, I just heard it yesterday and I thought it was like stupid. I don't even memorize them. It's like funny to me how these people actually have such kind of questions. That's why I ask. Even like look at Arjun. He's saying he's a god. Like
Hmm.
that's crazy. And people actually believe they are God. It's not even trolling at this point. And they don't understand the concept of God because God is like eternal. He's one and only one. He cannot be two. If he was two or more than one, he would that there would be chaos everywhere, like Greek gods. If you concept the Greek gods,
Sure.
they were having.
Now, this is a stupid argument, okay? That's very stupid argument.
No,
Because,
I'm pointing at someone claiming two gods or
yes,
being themselves.
and now your answer doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it?
Because you think that if there is a God, or if there are gods, they behave like humans. They fight each other. They create chaos. Why do you think that if there are gods, they're like humans? Why do you think so? Just because you look at the Greek mythology, that's how you think? Oh, wait, my God is okay. He's so cool. But if there are other gods, they must be like those stupid Greek mythological gods. Why the hell you
No, I'm
jump from
claiming.
a great god to stupid ones like humans? So why do you think that if there are many, they would create a
I'm
chaos? They
using
would fight each
I'm
other.
using it as an example because if there was, this would have happened. Of course, this would have happened.
How do you know that?
It's a pro-choice.
But how do you know that? How do you know that many gods behave like humans?
God wouldn't behave like a human. It's a
But
how do I
fighting,
explain?
fighting each other is a human property.
Hmm.
Or you think that your god is so bad that if there was another one like him, he would create a fight. You think that your god cannot
There is no
agree on other gods?
God is eternal. He is one. He cannot be even
That's
birth,
what you
nor he
believe.
has a.
That's what you
Yes,
believe,
that's what I
man.
believe, and that's what.
That doesn't mean it's the case, as I said millions of times in this room. So just because you have a belief, that doesn't mean it's as the case, or it's exactly the way that you believe. So you might be right that maybe the universe has a creator, but maybe it's not Allah. Maybe it's different, but still close, similar. Okay. Or maybe there are multiple creators of this universe. You don't know that also, but you believe that. Oh no,
What do
there's
you
only
think
one
about
creator.
Hinduism? What do
What?
you think about Hinduism?
Like this is the same for me.
And do you think hypothetically, if in your case, not in my case, in your perspective, if there was a God, if there was a God, should there be two or one or multiple, like
It's not about
what it
should,
describes?
man. It's not about should. We can't decide what is reality based on what we desire or what we think should. Okay, so it's not about should. It's about is. Okay, and we don't know what is right now. Maybe there are multiple creators of this universe. Maybe that is the case. We don't know that. I'm not suggesting the number of the gods. Maybe there is one God. Maybe there is not God. Maybe there is no God. Okay. Or maybe there are 10, maybe there are millions of creators. So I'm not calling it God because you have a specific definition, because God cannot be many according to your belief, and I don't care about that. But that doesn't mean like the universe has a cause and the cause is your God. No, it doesn't mean. Maybe the universe has multiple causes, and those causes are godlike causes, maybe, but not Allah. What if it's two, man? Like, look at the universe. You're saying that, by the way, you like that argument is so fallacious, like very fallacious. I didn't see that when I was a Muslim. The claim comes from the Quran, but now I see that it's so fallacious. It says there would be chaos. Okay, I look at the universe, I see chaos. I see even galaxies are colliding each other, even galaxies. I'm not talking about planets, stars, or black holes. Even the galaxies, they collide each other. There are stars exploding, right? Look at this planet. There is life and non-life. There is, you know, good, bad. We create those concepts, but anyway, like there are different type of things. Like it's multi, it's diverse. Sometimes it's dual, and it feels like, oh wait, there is birth, there is dead. What if there are two gods? One creates, the other one destroys. And you can derive multi gods even by observing this universe, because this universe is
Just
not
all
like
theory.
as perfect as people imagine, or it's not as stable as the people want to see that.
Oh, come on, Arjun is trolling. Please, philosopher, do
Oh,
something
what is
about
he
it.
saying, man?
He's like, someone said that Jannah will in Jannah nobody, no black people will enter. So I like replied to him. Arjun is saying, but I like black people. Why do you hate Muslim? That's haram. Like if that does not even make sense. Like if you're not a Muslim, how do you even consider to be haram or halal? He's just trolling. Like another thing he said, he sent Walter White's gift, and he said, "You can use this to worship me. Don't cry, please. I will punish you." And he mentioned me, and he said, "I will deduct this kid karma today." Like we're having a genuine conversation. This guy is
Okay,
interrupting.
Arjun. People are complaining about you, Arjun.
Like I'm not complaining, but like he needs to like have a genuine conversation.
You
We're
don't have to
enjoying
engage
this.
with. Hey, man, why you focus on what he says? Just close the chat box. Don't see what is he talking. I didn't give him a mic. He cannot speak.
Oh, that
Yeah,
that
just
makes
ignore.
sense. Yeah, stupid I am. Yeah. As a what was I saying? I forgot.
We're talking about multi gods.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's just like people's faith and everything. We're not like I'm not really deep knowledge into Islam, but I like to have conversation with people from another beliefs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I answered your first question, by the way.
Okay. Which
The
one?
one you had today. The one you had today, like, is the exam over for
Oh.
the exam thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it's over, and I'm not convinced.
Like if you see God in here, like it's over. Yeah.
That's your answer. And
That's what
I
the
asked you a
Quran
question.
claims.
I think you missed that also. Like, God is not capable of making an exam even by showing himself. What's the question?
God.
Your God is not able to make an exam even by showing himself.
How?
It's not me. God should know that, right?
God. God You cannot even look in the sun for 5 minutes. How will you look at its creator?
Okay, if
The even
God,
creator.
if God gives me the ability to look at the sun directly, then I can look at it, right? If God is able to
Why would
create
you give it?
me and this universe, I believe God could do that, okay?
He could, but why would he?
I didn't say he should do that, man. Come on. Like, I'm questioning the ability of God here and you're not answering, okay? If the God that you believe in really exists, cannot he make an exam even while showing himself, yes or no? The answer must be yes to me. I will explain. Because this God is so powerful and so knowledgeable, and he can create such a universe and all the details inside. Okay. Even concepts that we cannot even properly imagine, which is afterlife, hell, heaven, blah, blah, etc. Okay. And yet, he cannot create an exam while being there. That doesn't match with the properties of that God. You're making noise, Ahmed. That's noisy. That's noisy. I'll mute you first.
He's crashing out. He's angry.
I don't know. Yeah, but that was the question.
Oh, I think yes, he is capable, but he won't just do it because he
He
wants to
won't.
see his people's faith in those who believe in it. That's the example.
Oh, you're sure about what is the exam?
Yes, it's about having faith in him after even everything happens in your life, anything.
So the whole exam is about faith?
It is basically, but not the whole.
Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. That's not a satisfying answer, by the way. Anyway, go on. What's your name? Mad Humita?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I told, yeah, you are talking in a logical way. I like it very much because your talking is quite good. Okay. And sometimes I'm confused about my God also. Okay. Like sometimes I think, okay, maybe he's very cruel. He's very, very cruel. Okay. If he creates me, I don't wanna die. But man is mortal, right? So why I have a question like that, like why will die? Okay, why he's so cruel, right?
I'm sorry. I didn't understand the question.
I didn't understand anything.
Okay, I told you talking with is so good to me, okay, and I liked it very much. Got it?
Okay, you like our conversation. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. And I told after that I told I'm confused. Sometimes I'm confused about my God. Okay, like if he creates me, okay, if he creates me, then why he's so cruel? Like uh, I don't wanna die, but everyone dies, right? Did you get my point? Everyone dies, but I don't wanna die. Okay, if my God is so good, if he's very soft-hearted or something like that, so I won't die, right? But we are dying. Got it?
That was our conversation. If you think about it. So that was the whole point. If there is such a God, why there is such suffering here on earth, even in afterlife? That's the whole question.
Yeah, afterlife, okay, like afterlife. I don't believe, actually, I don't believe like what will happen afterlife with me or something. Okay, like I think, yeah, mm, uh, if I die, then maybe there will be nothing. Okay, but people they're thinking like that. Yeah, afterlife they will suffer if they do, like if they good job, they do good job. That time they will get heaven, and after that, if they don't, they won't get any heaven. Maybe they will go to hell like that, right? But I don't like that. I don't think so. Okay.
I see. I see. So you're not pleased about the conditions that your religion provides. I can understand that.
Yeah. Even like there are many religions, okay, and they are believing God. They're believing God. It's okay. They're believing God. But I have a question. Why there are lots of gods and goddess? Okay.
Either what?
Like there are lots of God and goddess. Okay. Like I don't understand anything about any religion. Okay. I I respect all as human beings.
The answer is so simple for me. Maybe there are many gods, or probably just humans are creating those religions. Since there are many humans, many cultures, many countries, maybe that's why we see a lot of religions.
Yeah, you are right. Okay, you are right. But I wanna know why. Okay,
I believe I
okay. For
answered the why
example,
part.
huh? Sorry.
I believe I answered the why part. Why there are many religions.
Yeah, yeah. Why?
Most likely, people create those religions. And since there are many people, it's very possible that
It's
people
true.
created
It's
many
true.
religions.
You are absolutely right. Okay, human beings they created. Okay, but is it true? Like uh, God has existence or something?
I don't know. I don't know. But if there is, I hope he's the busy one. I hope he's so busy.
If we have God, okay, like if we suppose we have God, uh, then God should give us property, give us like He should give us money. Okay, we
No,
shouldn't do any work, right?
no, 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 no. If there is a God, you cannot tell God what to do, okay? If there's a God, there's a God. And we don't know
No,
what
no, no, no.
he does,
Why
what
no?
he want to do.
Why no? Tell. Okay, He's Almighty, right? So,
How do you know that he's almighty?
you know, He's not. I know He's not.
I didn't
But
say
people
he's
are
not.
thinking like that.
It's a
People are
question.
thinking,
Forget about
yeah,
other
tell.
people. Forget about other people, okay?
Okay,
What about you?
who believes in God, who believes in God, we can ask them,
It's
right?
you. It's you who believes in God, right? You are the one who believes in God.
I don't think so. Even I don't. I can't say like that. Okay, but I'm confused about that. Got it?
Okay. But yeah, since you don't have good evidence for the God itself, maybe you should stop assuming about the God. And probably there's no God. If there is, you don't know what kind of a God exists. And
Yeah.
that's why you cannot say, "Hey, God must be like this, like this, like this." You can't say that. You can say that God is like this after you get
We
good
can
evidence
say,
for it.
but we shouldn't say, right? We can say many things, but we shouldn't say anything.
You can do what?
No, no, you don't. We can't say. We can say many things, but we shouldn't say. Okay.
We shouldn't what? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Wait. Okay, sorry guys.
Okay, take your time. You read Quran, so you know better than me. But that's haram. It's hadith. I don't know what you guys are discussing in the chat box. Oh, there's someone else who is typing here, Mr. You just assume that she's assuming. Yeah, I assumed that. She could falsify me. If there's a God, there's a God. That's a tautology, meaningless statement. It's just a statement. Yeah, it's a useless statement. But yeah, if something exists, it just exists, okay? This is hard to watch on both ends, Holy. Okay, man. Are you testing yourself here or practicing your patience? But you're free to do whatever you want to.
Like I want to run campaigns in India about English. People doesn't know how to talk, bro. That would be so profitable.
Okay. You keep reading the chat box, you shrug?
No, like someone was saying that I saw the Prophet sucking on the tongue of lips of Al Hassan, son of Ali. That's crazy. No, I was just talking about Arjun. He what doesn't he speak? Rocky isn't speaking. Arjun isn't speaking. They're just tad box warriors.
Yeah, they like typing, yeah.
Yeah. I also came to your room several times, Philosopher. I don't think you remember me, right?
No, man. I don't make a list. I remember some people, not all the people.
Yeah.
I talk to many people every day. It's really easy for
Yeah,
me to forget.
because like the first time I came in, I was like a furious Indian type of guy. So I was like shouting and like trying to prove hard, try hard. I was a try hard. So like I was keep getting muted by you, and I thought, but like let's have a peaceful conversation. Why not?
Okay. At
That's what I'm
least
trying to do.
that's an indication that mostly it's not about me. Because I mute a lot of people here. I kick a lot of people here. And mostly it's about them. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there are many cases that it was about me. But I believe it was mostly about other people because they don't care about the questions. That's so important if you want to discuss something. If they do not listen, if they do like again like a yes or no questions. Some people indicate that wait, it's not that simple. Okay, it's not that simple. Give me your answer and please explain afterwards. What would you think? They even don't do that. That they're being so stubborn when I say, "Hey, man, this is a yes or no question." So what can I do?
Yeah.
Like that's just frustration. I'm not a machine, also.
What was your family's belief?
I'm fine with talking, but I don't know how to join. I can help you. It's not important. Shrug.
No, like, were you born in an atheist family, or you like had some other belief? If you consider sharing it.
It's not important. Please respect Julie Snow. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Julie is
pretty
a
sure.
cool person. She does not yet speak, but she defends. I never seen her speak for straight 1 minute. But
Okay.
that's okay. That doesn't matter. What's your next question? I keep forgetting it. Oh my god.
The
Keep
next
forgetting
key
your
question.
next question.
Next question. I don't have it, man. Like topics are clear here. So since maybe like yeah, let's change it back to what makes you think that a God exists instead of discussing the properties of God. Like for me, it's okay. There can be any God. Okay, God can be so hateful. Okay, God may punish people so severely. Okay, that's another topic. Since I don't know the answer, I can't claim that there cannot be such a God. It's not my job to claim that. But since you believe a God exists, okay, and it can be any God, but you believe in Allah. So the question is, what makes you believe that this God exists?
Well, first of all, I was born a Muslim. That's another thing. But as I prayed to Allah and about many things that I wanted in my life, I was never ever like saddened or left behind. Anything or everything ever I wanted that is possible to be given by me and around my connections or network was given to me. And I've seen results a lot because my family was really, really like not well off. But as we got into religious matter, we're really, really well off now, and we're seeing already many results. And results are like actions, right? It's not about talk. It's not about the text in the book. It's the proof that we're paying to the right one, and there is someone who is God, and that is Allah. Because we're seeing results. My life is fantastic. I'm really, really happy. That's what matters, right? That's why I believe in Allah, the creator who created the entire universe, and all of us.
Mhm. Oh, well, what about the ones like where it doesn't work in their lives? Because you're not the only Muslim family, right, on the planet. There are many
Yeah,
Muslims. They're suffering, a lot of problems, like wars, even. So they die. They die in agony. They starve, like terrible lives. They're the same
yeah,
Muslims. So
yeah.
that means it works for some people, and for some people it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work like that. So, if you put it in perspective, how does war cause? Who causes wars? Non-believers. Anyone who causes wars, like unconditional war, like it was not your land, not your home. Let's say, look, like not go into political stuff. Let's say for a look in example, if we see an occupation, and the people was not from there. They're saying like bring them to Egypt. How the hell you gonna bring them like look in my country if I'm driven out of my let's say for your example, let's say you're an American, and let's say someone attacks you. Let's say the Islamist groups attacks you. Will you go away from your home? Would you not suffer in your home? Because you have to. You have to suffer because you're attacked. Rather you resisted or you were suffering. That's the matter. You do not have choices about this because there are there are people, there are bad people who are causing these wars. They do not believe in any God nor they have one. That's my answer.
Still, it's not satisfying because
Look,
you follow a religion, you think it works for you, and when I state that it doesn't work for other people, so the question is, hey, wait a second. Maybe it's not even all about religion. Maybe it's about your conditions, like many other things, like your country, like the economy of your country, or the education of your country, or your neighbors, like the neighbor countries around you. Maybe it's all about those things. Maybe it's not only about religion. It's not about Islam or God. So people have different lives, right? And people can have similar lives. Doesn't matter if it's because of God belief or non-belief in a God. You can find, wealthy atheists, wealthy Muslims, right? You can find atheist people who are having good life, and also Muslims who are having good life. So that means something works. You try to do, and you think it's because of what you're doing about religion or other things that you're doing, or maybe you're just lucky because maybe you were born in a rich family. Maybe that's why things are working for you good. And you think that, oh wait, well, because we pray, we follow this religion, that's why it works. Maybe no, maybe it's not because of that only. That doesn't mean religions are not affecting our lives. They surely affect a lot. But I don't know. I don't think that it's a good way to judge what works better or what is the exact cause here.
Well, as I mentioned before, that I was not from a well-off family. I was. We're really left over. Like we're talking about someone who is currently in war right now, someone who has not anything. Although we work hard, but if you can see many people working hard and not seeing any results. But we prayed. We prayed to Allah, the one who created us, as I mentioned again. And I see results. That's what my beliefs strongly come in. As I prayed more, as I pray more, as I see like more results. And like results what matters, and people can argue with books, everything, and some people doesn't go in that deep. I didn't know research as I am one of them, because I don't have the patience of researching about my religion 24/7. That's why I don't know most of it. But as I pray to my God, I see results. That's something, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
And you think that results are coming because of your prayer. That's the problem.
Yes.
Since there are many other
Yes.
people praying and they're not getting results, that doesn't mean there is no God. That may mean God doesn't answer them. Or maybe there's a God who doesn't care about any prayer. Maybe you get results because of other causes, not because of your prayer, not because of God. So there's no way to measure this. Like it's like totem, right? Like some people are doing some figures and they think that it causes some, magical results. But, it's mostly they uh delude themselves. Like they think that
Again,
that action
pro
caused
choice.
that thing.
Yes, it's a pro choice. It works for me. That's why I believe it. If it doesn't work for anybody, they're gonna find another cause for them to believe in, or they're gonna just be agnostic and don't even care if there is a God or not, or don't care about the consequence of afterlife.
Yeah, but that's
Agnostic,
the
as
logic.
agnostic people.
Logic starts from here because if it was about praying, then we could get consistent results. We're not getting. When we do something, when we observe a group where they're doing specific things and when they're not getting the same results, then you can't create a rule out of that. You can't say that, oh, it's working for me. Maybe it's not working for anybody. Okay, yes, you're getting good results, and it doesn't mean it's because of the prayer. Like there are experiments, like they put people in a room and there's a machine, the machine gives money. Some people do an action, okay, and they think that they're getting money because of those actions, like your prayer. And I'm sure that like there are prayers that didn't come true in your life, but still you think that you got some answers because of the prayers, because God listened and answered you. I'm sure that there are unanswered calls that you did. And if you look at those experiments, they're really certain that when they jump, the machine gives the money. Like, have you seen like such kind of experiments?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and your case can be similar to that. For some people, their actions don't work. They do something and they understand, wait a second, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So what does it mean? Maybe, yeah, like the machine doesn't care about you. The machine doesn't know what you're doing even. Machine is just giving money. Like, that's all. Maybe that's the case for your life also.
Well, you asked about my opinion, so I give it to you. And as I said before, I'm not from well-off family, and my life actually got better after I started to pay and everything. It got disciplined. Again, I seen results. Mentioning every single time in my talks that I got disciplined. I seen results. I see improvement in my life. I'm well off now. Everything is going great. I'm donating. I'm getting back, like I'm getting like back everything. That what does matter, right?
Your life matters, yeah. I totally agree with you. Okay, for the Mister, like Noah said that it's impossible. Oh, I think you missed the topic here. So I asked, why do you believe a God exists? And he answered as prayers. So, and I was trying to discuss here what he is doing is not a good evidence for the existence of God. That that doesn't mean definitely like, yeah, God doesn't accept prayers. But when you look at all believers who are praying, if you do not get consistent results, then how can you claim that it's because of a God or the cause is a God? You can't claim that. And yeah, maybe there's a God who cherry picks. Maybe he says, "Oh, okay, oh fuck that dude, I'm not gonna answer his prayer." And he loves Ishraq. Every time he prays, he accepts that. Maybe that's the case, but we don't know that. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's the machine example that I have given. Maybe machine doesn't even know that you exist. It just do the job,
I didn't imply
and
machines with
people believe
God.
that it's
I
because
didn't.
of some actions.
It's create machines are created by humans, by the way. I think you know that.
Yeah, I know that. That's not the topic here.
Yeah, you can't imply with God, nor it does anything have to do with nature.
Uh,
How do you
if you
imply
focus on
logic?
if you focus there, man, like you already missed the point. If you focus on that part, like there's no even sense to mention about it.
Yeah, again, it's pro-choice. It's about pro-choice. Again, I said it.
Or you can choose whatever you want.
Pro-choice. Yes, like it's in my opinion. If in my opinion, it works for me, so I believe in it. It didn't work when I didn't believe in it. When I believe in it, it works now. And again, you said if there was God, there no more suffering and shit and like that. It's the non-believers who are causing these wars. If you see like political stuff, geopolitics, is
Non-believers
the
who are causing the
people.
wars. Okay. You want to discuss about politics, seemingly, but anyway.
Whoever claims himself as a Muslim and causes unnecessary wars that causes suffering of innocent people isn't a Muslim. He's a kafir.
Okay. So
Yes.
so what?
So that implies your logic that if there is no suffering, why doesn't God exist? And like
There,
all of that.
no, I've never said that. Like I never said that. So like, it's not only about wars, man. Like why you're just looking in one example. So like, do you think that non-believers are giving cancer to you, to people, or other diseases by birth? Do you think non-believers are giving those diseases, or the pain, the feeling, okay, the suffering, all those pains? Like you can't claim that they're given by non-believers, right? If God created you, that means God planned this for you.
Yes, it's God's choice. If he wants to, you're created by him. So like, if he wants to do anything with you, he can because he created you. Then you're gonna be in like supporting communism if you wanna put that in perspective. Because in democracy, it's not the people that makes the rules; it's the government. And if you do not obey the rules, you get punished for it. That's the that's the problem. Yeah. And even he wants to, like, if you didn't do anything, he wants to, he can, because you get a rather more rewardable cause in the hereafter. And that's guaranteed if you believe in God, the one who created you.
Sorry, I was not following.
Uh,
Yeah, but I think I was clear about my question or my statements.
I stated my statements really clear too. Come on.
Man, I just couldn't listen. That's all.
I
If you
think
want, you can
Julie.
repeat.
I think Julie listened. I think she understood what I said.
Okay,
Can you
like
please explain it?
why we need her understanding? Like, since you're the one who made the statement, maybe you can repeat it.
I cannot say exactly what I said just right now. There will be
I
like
don't think she will say exactly what you said. Also, even I believe that she will do worse job than you can do right now.
oh, okay. Let
Anyway,
me
come
repeat
on. Like,
that.
if you don't want to repeat, like, I don't want to force.
I want to repeat that. Yes, I want to. I want to repeat it. You said, can you repeat your question? I'll repeat my answer again.
It was not like a question. It was like a bunch of statements. Like,
So, if you're applying that your statement, then you're gonna have to support communism because you're not the one people who. No, look. Let me finish it. If you're gonna have to support the ideology communism because in democracy
why?
it's not the people who makes their rules, it's the government, the leaders,
He's
and the
talking to
create and
whom?
people
Guys, I need help. He's talking to who right now?
talk
Seemingly,
to you, philosopher.
you're talking to me. You're not making any shred of sense so far. What are you talking about? Like, why the hell you're talking about communism or democracy? That's not our topic.
You say, why does God give like birth pain or like any sickness, cancer or anything?
Yes, and
You
what's the
said that.
relation between democracy and pain?
Yes, there is.
There
There
is.
is. Oh, because like God created us, so he can do anything he wants with us, and he'll reward you hereafter, and he promised to reward them, those who suffer in hereafter.
He promised. He gave the
But
pain and then he promised. Okay.
yeah, he did.
Eh, that makes sense to you. What can I say?
How does that make sense to them? That makes sense to everyone who is a believer.
Yeah, who is a believer? It's easy. You can believe in anything.
I cannot believe in it. I cannot believe in Arjun being a god. Can I? I
Why
cannot.
not? There can be people who can believe in that.
Well, I have to be suffering from mental illness then if I would to
You
believe in
you are
such.
not suffering a mental illness when you believe that there's only one God and he has very specific properties, and you follow and you obey that God even when you don't see, and you believe in that God because you're just born in that country because your parents and the society was following that religion, and you think that's normal, and someone claims to be a God and other people believe in that, it's not normal. Okay, it's your choice.
Yes, I already gave out the logic few times after you say that
Yeah, the only logic when it comes to believing God, like you said, because I was born here. And what was your other argument? There was
I
another
never
argument.
said. I said I was born a Muslim. I never placed a location specific. I said I was born a Muslim. I never said I was born in the country I am now.
Forget
I
about
never
the
said that.
country. Like, if you say you were born as a Muslim, that means your parents were Muslims.
Huh? Yes, they were. Yeah. They
So
could
that's
be
why
or they
you're a
could not.
Muslim. If they were Christians, you would be most likely a Christian right now.
If I did not research, yes, I would be.
If you did, so you think that like none of the Christians are researching? That's why they stay as Christian?
Most of them.
Most of them. But what about the ones that they research and still they're Christians? They're born in Christian families.
Well, that didn't make sense to them, or rather, they did not research enough,
Or maybe they're just
or
biased.
no, or they have an ego about their
Ego.
religion, and they
Uh-huh. Well, what
yes,
if that's your case? What if you have an ego and maybe that's why you
I do
don't
not.
change? But how can we measure? You think that they might be, egoistic, and that means you might be as well. And as an external observer here, how can I measure that? Like you or the other guy? Who? So you say, like your case is the same. You're born in a Muslim family, the other guy born in a Christian family. You researched and you decided, "Oh, wait a second, this must be the true religion." And the Christian also researched and he decided, "Oh, wait, this must be the true religion." And now you said, "Oh, he's not changing his
I
mind because he has ego."
have witnessed convert Christians, but I have never witnessed, like, there is ex-Muslims, but I never witnessed it because there is so few, and they're just dumbass. And Islam is the most growing religion in all over the earth. You can see it because there are people, people just see stuff about Islam, and
Ishraq,
it just makes sense as why
you're
they're
breaking a
converting.
lot, but I think that that's a sign from a god. Maybe, probably it's another god, or maybe your own god wants you to stop talking. Because, like, this is the part that you start not making any sense. Claiming things about those people without justification. It's useless, man. But anyway, my time is over. I gotta go. If you guys want to keep, I
Yeah, I want to
can.
talk to someone. I want to talk to Rocky. Please don't close the room.
Rocky is here. If he wants, he can talk
Yeah.
to you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for all of you for joining. Yeah. Thanks, Julie. Good night, good day, good morning, whatever. So I should end the stream on YouTube also. And for the people who watch through the YouTube, thanks. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.